Hit the wrong button. And we're live. Let's crochet. Row counter. Got my hook. And we'll crochet now. Two, three, four, five, six. One, two. So we're crocheting little stockings today, my friends. We're crocheting early in the afternoon today. So, should be good. Hello! Welcome to the live. Do you hear my tree in the background? Got my tree put up with my singing lights that my mother always hated. Guess what? It's my house now. So, today we are making little adorable mini stockings for my market on Saturday. I'm gonna go freeze my butt off. Here's one I literally just finished a little bit ago. And I have one hanging by my electric fireplace. Originally I was only gonna make like one or two of these just to have as decoration, but they're just so cute, so going in the market. And I'll have them on my website probably later this week. Okay. Only thing is it's worked in a spiral. And I'm not used to working in spirals. But oh well. Let's see. Oh, hello, 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 everyone that just joined. Hello. Don't forget to double tap the screen to like the live and hit that subscribe button. And enjoy the nostalgic lights in the background. Oh, music. The Christmas lights are the ones playing the music. But I put my tree up this weekend, and yesterday my parents came over for dinner. That's why we didn't go live last night. And we decorated the tree. I haven't even been live for 5 minutes, people. Jeez. We gotta come in with the weird questions and the... Let's see. Look. Go away. Anyway. Alright, so the stocking is all set up, the little toe. So So then we're gonna, let's see, 6 total rounds. I'm running completely from memory here. I may have to pull up the pattern on my phone. But we're almost done with the counting portions, so that's great. So, nothing much, just crocheting little stockings. Listening to my Christmas lights. Got the electric fire player going. Fireplace, not fire player. I can't talk anymore, chat. Just losing my mind. So. But, yep, yesterday, parents came to visit, decorated. I don't have an outdoor outlet yet. That'll be put out in the spring. So, what I did was I put some stuff in the windows instead. Have the tree up. I put a nice garland over my archway I have here. I have garland over the window. Singing lights. And now I'm crocheting mini stockings for my market on Saturday. And I'm going to freeze. You like my blanket? Thank you. This I got at Aldi a few years ago. And that my sister-in-law's grandmother made, and she gave it to me. So. Okay, so one more round of the white, and then we switch to the pretty Christmas color yarn that I bought 20 years ago. You love my shop? Why do I look like a Make-A-Wish kid? I don't know. Maybe because I cover my hair for religious purposes. Did your mother tell you not to ask people weird questions? Anyway, one more round of white. Only do what you can till you get enough to like. Yeah, so I put some nice battery operated candles in the windows, and I hung some garland out on the porch and over the front door, and I have a nice wreath up. So you love my shop. You've heard of it before. That's nice. Thank you. I'm glad you've heard of it. How do you knit? This is crocheting, not knitting. But there's lots of tutorials out there that can teach you. Okay. Time to switch colors. Put the white aside and then pull out this cotton yarn that I bought in like 2005. So don't ask me where I got it or what it's called. I don't know. I got it in 2005. I got it at an after Christmas sale with my mother in 2005. You subscribed? Thank you. I appreciate it. So we're getting really close to Western Christmas, guys. I'm Orthodox, so Christmas actually isn't until January for me, but literally everyone else in my life is not Orthodox. So, Christmas is the 25th. So whatever 25 minus 7 is until Christmas. Don't ask me to do math. Oh wait! Alexa, how many days until Christmas?
Christmas Day is in 18 days on Thursday, December 25th, 2025.
18 days. I got an Alexa. I finally allowed her back into my home. But only the one, and she lives down here in the downstairs. Which, it seems like we're just going to be vlogging from downstairs. We're not going to get to go up into the yarn room until spring, because it's cold out. It was like 5 degrees here on Friday in this town. It was so cold. It was terrible. I had to set the faucets to drip. This yarn is very stiff, so I have to weave my ends in as I go, because there's no way I can turn it inside out to do everything. But yeah, I had to set the faucets to drip. You love my Christmas music? Thank you! It's from a very nostalgic pair of lights I got. These were around when I was a kid. They were very popular in the 90s. And my grandma had bought me a set. And then my mom always hated them. I loved them. And that light set kept going until I was in high school. And they finally died, and my mom was like, oh no! And I was sad, because it's the sound of Christmas to me. It's always that light set. So what comes across my Amazon last year? But those lights. Did I spend $30 on a set of lights from my childhood? I did. Well, it's actually a recreation. They don't make the original lights anymore, so this is actually a recreation. But did I spend 30 American dollars on a light set from my childhood? I did. Was my mom horrified when she got home from work and heard them playing? She was. But now we're in my own house, so. And they came over last night for dinner, and she heard them, and she was just like, oh well. So. Yep, they sound exactly like when I was a kid. We've gone full ticky-tacky 90s Christmas in here. Love it. All it's missing are the paper chains and the Nintendo 64 under the tree. What's your favorite color? Purple. Purple is my favorite color. Your mom likes purple. Oh, purple's a pretty great color. So I've got 3 little Christmas stockings. I want to have at least 10 for my market, because I did this market last year. You can watch my very early vlogs to hear all about that and how I froze. It was so cold, and I was in the overflow lot, so I was like on the grass, and it was just so cold. But this year, I'm in the main show. And I'm on the sidewalk. And I'm right like next to an actual building, so I can huddle against that for warmth. And I have my propane heater. I mean, I had my propane heater last year, but it was bad last year. It was like 15 degrees in the outdoor show. This year, I have more cylinders for my outdoor heater. I'm in the main show event, so I'll be near the extra heaters and the warming stations instead of the big overflow lot. Which means I'm also right next to the parking lot, which means I'm in a much higher traffic area, which means I need a lot of these little things. Because I'm also only selling them for $5. Because the economy kind of sucks right now. And I'll put them up for sale on my website on the same day as well. Kind of dropped the ball on preparing new things for Christmas this year. I have a lot of Christmas things in my online shop, but life was rough this year. Like, December completely snuck up on me, and I realized, oh, I haven't made anything Christmas related. I've only made gifts. I was gonna do Vlogmas this year, and then I went and decided to go buy a house instead. Does it snow down there? Oh yeah, it snows. I live on top of a mountain. It's very snowy out right now. And cold. Very cold. Again, because I'm on top of a mountain. Where there's always a breeze, so the wind chill. And I had to really secure my Christmas decorations outside. They were gonna get blown away if I didn't. Alright, hang on, chat. I just gotta check the pattern. Okay. Okay, we're at 10, so 2 more rows of this, and then we switch back. It doesn't snow down here. I mean, right now, that sounds nice. Considering that I don't have a garage, so every morning I have to brush my car off, and my poor car, it doesn't get power, it doesn't have power steering when it's cold. My poor furnace last night, well, the power was out last night. I slept through it, but there was a huge car accident a couple miles down the road, but because I live out in the middle of nowhere, it took out like 3 whole towns. But because I live literally right across the street from an elementary school, my area was prioritized for power restoration, so I slept through the whole thing. How long have I done this? I have been crocheting since 1999. Okay. 1 more round of this color, and then we switch back to white, and we're working the heel. I'm working on the mini stocking pattern. This is by Sorella. I'll put a link to the pattern in the VOD description. I figured we'd go live in the early afternoon today instead of the evening, so I'm less tired. And I have a lot of stuff I gotta do this evening as well before I go to bed so that I'm ready for work in the morning. So I gotta remember to put some stuff in my car in the morning. We're doing a food drive at the school I teach at. And I recently started couponing again. And cashback rewards and everything, so I went couponing at Dollar General and bought a bunch of stuff for holiday meal prep. Baking supplies and such. What's my favorite candy? Reese's Peanut Butter Cups. I love me a good Reese's Peanut Butter Cup. I should go grab some. I have some, I realize. I was like, oh, I don't have any. Wait, no, I do. And I finally got a little container to hold all my candy. So. My uncle passed away a little over a month ago. And for Thanksgiving, I went to go see my aunt. And he left me all this stuff. Like decorations and things. So I bought 2 Christmas decorations. I bought a treetop star to put on the top of the tree at Dollar General, but they were having a sale, buy one, get one on Christmas ornaments, so I got a disco snowman. Those are the only things I've had to buy. My uncle left me everything else. Lots of kitchen stuff. Some vintage Christmas decorations from like the 50s. Because he was 85. So, like, he left me this really nice wreath. And some window decorations. And a pumpkin-shaped candy jar. So I put all my candy in the pumpkin jar. And it just sits out. I'll have it out year-round, full of candy. I'm just weaving the ends here because this is very stiff cotton, so yeah, so my uncle's here in spirit. All his knickknacks are here. Man loved a good quality knickknack, so 2, hold on chat, I gotta count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, yeah, we're working the heel now. And that takes a bit of finagling. And now I gotta weave this end real quick, because it's really hard to weave these ends in. If you don't weave them in as you go, they're really hard to weave in, so. What are you making? I am making little Christmas stocking ornaments, or tiny Christmas stockings for your tree. Here's what they look like when they're done. Using yarn I bought in 2005. So it's vintage. I know it's 100% cotton just because, based on feel. I can't remember what brand or what this is. I just know it's cotton. I bought it at an after Christmas sale. I can't even remember where it was. It was probably Joann's. But I had a big honkin' skein of this, big honkin' skein of some other ones, and I figured, you know what, this is the year we finally use it. This stuff was with me through high school, through college, my career, and now my house that I bought. So, want to hear a joke? Depends. How many? Okay, so 17. So I need to get to row 17 with this. 15. What did the gingerbread man sleep on? I don't know. What did the gingerbread man sleep on? A cookie sheet. That was bad. Okay, that's something I would hear out of my dad. That's a good one. I like it. That's a good dad joke. It's a good dad joke. I should make cookies. Dang it, now I want to go. No, I'll go tomorrow. I was going to say, now I want to go to the grocery store and get cookie mix. Because I had cookie mix, but I was organizing my kitchen yesterday, and I dropped a bag of cookie mix, and it exploded all over the floor. And I was like, darn, I was going to make those at some point, so I'll go to the store tomorrow and get new cookie mix. Mommy's here. Yes, my mother is my moderator because she's cool. All right, we finished. Ugh, I messed up. I wasn't supposed to cut this color off. Dang it. It's running on autopilot. Cut that color off. How are you today? I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. Got my fireplace going. RIP the electric bill, but I have it set on the power friendly setting. So, got my Christmas lights going. Just vibing. Standing and typing is not a thing. No, I don't recommend it. Especially on, I don't know, I think Apple released an update that makes you do typos or something, because I've been lately doing way more typos than usual. And, like, I don't usually make typos, so. It's the newest conspiracy theory, I believe. Anyway, we're just finishing off this heel. And then because I was stupid and dropped the yarn, I need to reattach this color. Running on autopilot. I'm like, oh, change colors. Cut off both the ends. No, you're not supposed to cut the ends off of the main color with this one. Yeah, I don't think on the screen calibrated. Yeah, no, I think they messed up screen calibration on older models, probably. I mean, I haven't quote-unquote old iPhone. Everyone's like, oh my god, device hoarding. I'm like, yeah, I've been using this thing since 2020. Have a visit from Emily today. No, she is sick. She is gonna come Wednesday instead. Has a stomach bug again. That terrible immune system, she can't win. But since she can't come, I figured let's do an early afternoon live instead. Emily's one of my crochet buddies. She makes the plushies and the amigurumi and stuff. It's going around what I hear. Everybody stay away from me. But yes, it is. Yeah, it's going around where she teaches. And I'm like, all right, keep it on campus. Keep it away from my school, please. I got a market this weekend. I can't be sick. Right, we finished the heel. Ooh, ah, yay. Now we gotta reattach this because I didn't stop and think. Hi, how are you? Thumbs up. Thank you for the thumbs up. Yeah, I'm doing good. I'm good. We're crocheting little mini stocking ornaments today for a market I have in a week. And I'm excited because they put me with the big serious vendors instead of in the overflow lot. Which is exciting. I'm like, oh boy, the big serious vendors, because I've got wicked imposter syndrome. They're like, if I could, I would send money. I mean, I have a shop, you can buy something. I get money, you get whatever. Also, I don't think I have enough super subscribers. I'm not able to get super chats yet. Hell, I have enough subscribers. I don't have enough watch hours. You need at least 3,000 watch hours. To be able to get the super chats. 4,000 to be able to get money off advertising. I'm currently sitting at about 1,000. Okay, finish weaving this end in and then we'll be back in business. These are very stiff, so. Okay. Hang on, chat. I gotta count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No. Wrong spot. 5. I didn't cinch up the top enough. Dang it. 6, 7, 8. Wait, no. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 6, 7. Yes. The 6-7 joke is my punishment because I was in late high school. I think I was a senior year when D's nuts became funny. So, hearing 6-7 is just my punishment because now I'm a teacher. And I realized, oh, me yelling D's nuts was really annoying. And now the kids are like, haha, 6, 7. And I'm like, yeah, every generation has their thing, so go ahead. It's a lot, it's harmless. Yes. Okay. Now we need to get to row 27 on these. So, true. So, yes, so. Every generation of children has had their weird in-joke. Gen Z and very late millennials, that's me, we yelled, "He's nuts!" So. My fellow teachers that are like my age are like, oh my god, 6, 7, it's so annoying. I'm like, we did the exact same thing, so I don't want to hear it. Do you like Legos? I am neutral towards Legos. They weren't really my thing growing up, and they're still not really my thing. I preferred creating with like string and yarn. I wasn't huge in Legos, but I don't hate them. I just have no feeling towards them. Ugh, I need to lotion my hands. Okay. This little stocking is coming along very nicely. It's so cute. It just requires a lot of thinking and counting, which is why it takes me a little longer than my usual little projects. Do you even start with TikTok? I do have a TikTok, but I don't really post on there that much. I post my shorts on there, but I used to film a lot of shorts, have a bunch coming out, but I've been bad about content in general just because the past couple months have been really hard. I bought a house, my brother got married, my uncle passed away. Yeah. So, content creation hasn't really been a priority because all the energy that I had left I had to put into my day job since I have a day job. I'm a teacher. Something had to give, and I don't make them a lot of money from YouTube. It's not the main source of income. So, there. I'm trying to post more, get back into the swing of things now that everything's calmed down, but of course, Christmas. But I've had more energy, and I did move to an area that gets a lot more natural light. I lived in the middle of the woods when I was still living with my parents, but now that I have my own house, I'm on top of a mountain. I'm above all the trees, so direct sunlight, yay! Of course, it's been hiding behind clouds and snow. Excuse me. But according to the She Who Shall Not Be Named device, it's supposed to be sunny tomorrow. At least here where I live. I have no idea what it's going to be like where I work. I commute back to my hometown for my job. $100. I would love $100 right now. Mortgages are expensive. hello. Yes. So I'm hoping I do well at this market. Because then I can buy yarn again. Yeah, it's doing well. It's also right by the electric fireplace, so it's not electric fireplace and the heating vent, so it's nice and warm. What is your name? Gracie. It's my name, don't wear it out. But yeah, it's really sunny here. This is a good spot. Hopefully we'll be able to do lives up in the yarn room in the summer when it's warmer. Because it gets cold easily upstairs just because there's only one heating vent for the entire second floor. And plus the chair down here is more comfortable. You're from Uzbekistan. Wow, that's far away. Yeah, there's one heating vent for the entire second floor, so. Even with the thermostat in the well-insulated house, it gets chilly up there. All the heat kind of concentrates down here, and it's so well-insulated it can't escape the downstairs to get upstairs very easily. But the house is very well insulated. I don't have to have the thermostat very high to stay warm. I just keep it low because I use oil heat, and that's expensive. It's expensive to get the tank filled, and all the companies around here want you to use at least 500 gallons a year to qualify for monthly payments, which I've only lived here a little over 2 months. And I haven't even used a ton. It's the sellers, when they moved out, they left me with 75 gallons of heating oil. I was able to find a place that would just sell me oil. Where are you from? I am from the United States. I live in the middle of nowhere, Pennsylvania, on top of a mountain. I found a company that would just sell me some oil. I got 100 gallons. So then my tank was at 175 gallons, and it's still sitting pretty good, just because I don't keep it too warm in here. Which is nice, because then in the winter I don't have a huge monthly heating bill. But it's a lot of upfront costs, because I can't get a contract, because I don't use a lot of the heating oil. So I have to buy it all up front. Which, just 100 gallons was $300, so. Which in terms of heating oil is actually not bad, but still a lot of money. So, like and subscribe, please. So, I'm hoping what I have now will last me through the winter. And then in the springtime, when the tank runs dry, I'll be able to take advantage of the cheaper prices. Since the price of heating oil changes every day, and it's generally more expensive when it's cold out. But super cheap in summertime. So for me, someone who doesn't use that much is to just hold out till summertime and then buy a bunch when it's cheap. And I'll have more money in the summertime because Christmas time is RIP my wallet. And things are expensive. Alright, one more row of this colored yarn, and then we'll be done with the stocking. The first stocking of the live. And since it's only 3:30, we can keep going. And this will be the 4th stocking I've made that'll be available for sale. So we'll need 6 more. And every time I make them, I get a little faster. I'm starting to have the pattern committed to memory. I would like to have it fully committed to memory. This is the mini stocking, crochet stocking pattern by Sewrella. The original pattern has its striped, but that's just too many ends to deal with. So I've adapted it to be solid colored, with just a little color on the toe, heel, and the cuff up top. Okay, we've hit 27. This is where we change colors, so. Santa Claus is coming. Oh gosh, yesterday I went out to breakfast with my dad. And Santa was there. And this kid walked in, and I was talking to the Santa on duty because he wasn't on duty yet. So he and I were I was just chatting with him. And then a kid walked in and saw him and was like rendered speechless. It was so cute. The kid was so excited to see Santa. But yeah, I was like, hey Santa, can you bring me more money for Christmas? Gosh, I found a hilarious song that was an adaptation of Mariah Carey's All I Want for Christmas Is You. Only it was All I Want for Christmas Is Cash. Beautiful, I loved it. It was hilarious. Get this end woven in, and then we will have the cuff, and then we'll have a little stocking. Yeah, this is a trick I found on Instagram on weaving in your ends. Makes it go faster, which it does work. I do enjoy this little trick. And it gets the ends woven in as you go. What is your favorite food? I love pasta. Pasta. Any kind of pasta or noodle. Okay, here we go. Gosh, These lights are so nostalgic. It's just reminding me of Christmases when I was a kid. Make Lego creations out of scrap. That's cool. Gosh. Remember one Christmas when I was a kid, all I wanted was an easy bake oven. Shows you how old I am. Even now as a kid, sometimes I'll see what the easy bake ovens. I'll be like, I want one. And I'm like, wait, I'm an adult. I have a mortgage. I have an oven that I'm allowed to use. I don't need a little kid-size one. I can just use the one that I own. Right, just 2 more rows, and then we're done with a mini stocking, and I can make another mini stocking. I like to have at least 10 available for sale, and then I have some bandanas I need to make. And I got a cowl I need to finish. And of course, we gotta start on Christmas presents at some point, so we'll just do stockings right now. I should probably also take some vlog clips at one point, because I am vlogging. Not doing Vlogmas, but I'm trying to have a vlog out once a week instead of every other week like I usually do for Christmas. And I want to film more shorts. It's just I gotta do this thing called work for a living. I just want to sit and crochet, but nope. Gotta work, gotta teach. At least Christmas, we get 2 weeks for Christmas break this year, which is nice. It kind of sucks because I don't get paid for it, but I don't gotta work. Check the pattern. Okay, this is the last part that gets tricky. Okay, but this is the last row, so 1. Stitch marker back in because it's a spiral. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Christmas tree, na, 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 na. And then we single crochet the rest of the way around. And done. I'll leave these ends in later since it's the last one. But there we go. Took me 54 minutes to make 1 stocking. That's because I have to yap. Alright, we finished a stocking. Ooh, ah, yay, pretty. I'm gonna grab my sweater real quick because I'm kind of chilly. And then we'll make another one. So be right back. Literally like 2 seconds, chat. If I can get up because I'm old. Okay. Okay, chat, here I come. Oh look, the sun's trying to come out. Okay, I am back in my ugly sweater I made last year. I crocheted this last year in 1 week on a bet with one of my bosses that I couldn't make a whole sweater in 1 week for our ugly sweater party. And I did. She had to give me a couple bucks, because... Excuse me, sorry, chat. Okay. Zero out the counter and make another one. If you're just joining, hello, welcome. Don't forget to double tap the screen to like the live, hit that subscribe button. We are crocheting mini stocking ornaments. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Using cotton yarn to make lovely stockings. Okay, here we go. 1, 2. Okay. Mark it. What are you doing this time? I'm making another one. 2. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, gosh, it just looks cold outside. Yep, I finished the first one. It's right here. Got 2 that I've made today so far. I have 2 other ones that I made a couple days ago, and one that's hanging on my little electric fireplace. My actual stocking is back with my parents. You like my sweater? Thank you! I made this a year ago. This was the 3rd vlog I ever made, because my boss bet me that I couldn't make a whole ugly Christmas sweater in 1 week for our ugly Christmas sweater work party. And I looked at her and said, girl, I've been crocheting longer than you've been alive. And I made it in 5 days. And I won the bet. I know, thank you. Yeah, I know, it's not ugly. It's matching ugly Christmas sweater. That kind of aesthetic. So I grabbed all my scraps that were in Christmas colors and just put them together and did a basic single crochet raglan and front post, back post ribbing, and no pattern, just vibes. No rhyme or reason or anything. I just put it all together to make it match the ugly Christmas sweater aesthetic. And walked into the party wearing it, and my boss was like, no, there's no way you made that in less than a week. And then I pointed her to the video footage. You have to go, bye. It's like, yeah, I made a sweater in less than a week out of yarn scraps. With no pattern, I freehanded it. Out of single crochet, because I'm actually insane. So, I'm gonna make another one this year, only I'm not gonna use yarn scraps. I'm gonna use actual Christmas colored yarn. I'm gonna use a different pattern, but I want to make another sweater for the party. Again. Will I make it in less than a week? Most likely yes, because I'm gonna use the hook. You'll come to my next stream? Awesome, thank you. That will be awesome. Yeah, I'll probably go live again on sometime during the week and probably Friday night. No Saturday live again this week just because I'll be at a craft show. Maybe I'll go live at the craft show. I don't know because I need my phone to do all the transactions and there's no internet there, so I can't do it off my tablet. So, in reality, we just probably won't go live at all because I'll be busy market stuff. Yes, the third vlog I ever did was my process of making this ugly sweater. Can I crochet a sweater in 1 week? Yes. Out of single crochets. And a 4mm hook. I think it was 4mm. It was either a 4 or 6.5. I think I did the ribbing with a 4mm and the rest of it with a 6.5. I can't remember, but... If y'all want to go watch that video, it's on my channel. I had a lot of fun making it. It was fun digging through all my years and years and years worth of yarn scraps, because I also inherited a lot of yarn scraps from my grandmother when she died. And that was like 30 years ago. And I was just a baby, but she left all her crochet stuff for me. Oh, no, I was a toddler. No. Older. I can't remember. Anyway, so she left me all her crochet stuff, so I've got inherited yarn scraps. And I was just digging through every bit of scraps I had to find all the colors to make this. I mean, I've got, like I said earlier in the live, this is from 2005. I have co-workers younger than that yarn. I'll do my best to remember you. There's a lot of things. I'll try, but I can't remember everybody. Got a lot going on in my brain. Has to do many things at once. All right. The last row of white in the toe, and then we'll be done with the toe. Can't see that very far. I don't have my glasses on. I'm just like, That's either a weird bear or my neighbor. Most likely my neighbor, I think. Okay. Yeah, it's my neighbor. I'm like 99% sure it's my neighbor. Just out and about. Let's make an eye appointment. Need new glasses. Okay, we're on row 7, so I get to row 12, and then we'll work the heel. First, end weaving. And this is stocking number 5. Ugh. Now in hindsight, I probably could have made today a how many little mini stockings can I make in one day video, but no. Probably do Vlogmas next year. I wanted to do it this year, but just too many things happened. Because I work, I still have a day job. I would have started filming Vlogmas vlogs really early, like October. But then just everything happened. I actually had a video going and then ended up deleting the footage. It was how many hats can I knit in 1 month? And it would have been like the December 1st video, but then I went and hurt myself and could not make anything for a while. And then shenanigans. And then life. So, no Vlogmas next year. Though this year I am trying to do a video once a week in December, so the one I'm filming right now will probably be up Saturday, then I'll have another one, and then I'll think of another one, I don't know. I don't know, I really honestly have no idea what I'm doing half the time. I'm just throwing stuff at the wall and hoping it sticks. Next video I film after this one will probably be about making another ugly sweater. For this year's Christmas party at work. Cut this bit off. Oh, gosh. of leftovers for dinner tonight. Parents came over for dinner last night, and I made roasted vegetables, mac and cheese, and pigs in a blanket. And it was all really good. And I have lots of leftover pigs in a blanket. The vegetables disappeared very quickly because I did a good job roasting them. I should buy myself a Santa hat to go with my ugly sweater. Let's up my game this year. Oh gosh, actually no, let's not up my game this year. No, I forgot to click it on a row. We just finished row 8 to row 9. I have a harder time telling when working in a spiral. I don't like working in a spiral, but meh, whatever. Let's try and see if I can do this one from memory. So if I've got the pattern memorized, we can go a heck of a lot faster here. Oh, and I get to leave work early tomorrow. I just remembered. I have a doctor's appointment, so I get to leave work early. Yay! More time for crocheting. Gotta think of what I want to put up for my January tutorial. Alright. Last row of the colored rounds. Then we gotta work the heel. Remind me to not cut off the color at the end. So, is everybody excited for their holidays? As I know there's a lot in December. Don't cut this end, but add the white. You're back. Welcome back. Okay, we don't want to crochet over this. Yeah, cooperate. We don't want to crochet over that. There we go. Okay. Oh wow, big jump in numbers. Welcome to the live, everyone that just arrived. Don't forget to double tap the screen to like the live, hit that subscribe button. It's a lovely, cold winter December day, and we are crocheting little baby stockings. Right now I'm just about to get started working the heel. I'm just weaving in this end. And then we're going to work the heel. Okay. Give me a bit of chat. I gotta count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, I'm all tangled up. Okay. So, what's everybody who's crocheting along and what you making? I still have a few presents I need to crochet. Because everybody's getting handmade this year because I got a mortgage. That's expensive. Go. 14. Let's snip off this little end here before I can't access it. Work the heel. Should probably take some vlog clips too. And yes, I still vlog on my phone because I'm cheap. Why buy camera when phone work? Alright, here we go. Alright, here we go. Now it's time to sew up the heel. I do believe I have this pattern memorized. I do believe I have this pattern memorized. Why do I look blue? I'm not actually blue, I just look blue on camera for some reason. Who knows, man? Who knows? Okay, let's sew up this heel. Oh, I'll be glad when the solstice is over. It means it stops getting so dark. It's like, it's only 4 o'clock and it's already getting dark. That's a little excessive. I don't mind it getting dark after 6. But getting dark at 4 o'clock is a little ridiculous, if you ask me. Alright. Chat, we finished a heel. It's adorable. Let's keep going. One. Two. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. 11. 12. 13. 14. 15. 16. 17. 18. Yay, we did it. Do 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 do. Just gotta get to row 27 with these. And I think we can safely say I've memorized the pattern. Hooray! It means that these can go a lot faster. Do 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 do. This is like the fastest part since the heel and toe are done. All you need to do is go up. makes it easier. There. Going quick, going quick. Yeah, I'm all tangled up. Tangled up. Okay. Turn off that. Sorry, chat. I don't really have anything to talk about. I'm just focused on getting this done. But it's kind of nice just sitting here vibing. Probably later when I jump off of live, I will post these for sale on my website. Along with the Christmas scrunchies. Tension isn't as tight on this one as it usually is. Man, have we only been live for an hour and a half? Feels like I've been live for longer, but nope. It's been flying by. We'll have to jump on my computer at some point. I gotta set up the discounts for the craft fair. I always sell like my smaller items at a discount at my craft shows. The $3 coasters usually go down to $1. Stuff like that. But when I put those discounts in, it's not just in person, it also applies to the website. So, very close to being done with this one. Not much more left to do. Probably jump off of live in a half hour. My aunt usually calls me soon around this time. Yeah, so. Right, last round of colors, or the colored. Then we switch back to the solid. Ow. Okay, this is the last row, so just a notification. I posted a reel to short TikTok today across all my platforms of me making these. It's cute. Okay, last stitch of this. Don't do this at home, folks. Don't cut yourselves. Side. Da, 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 okay. There we go. Leave the ends, and then we got the last few rows. And we'll have made too many stockings on live. We'll put us at 5 total for my shop. I'll make 5 more for my craft show. Making progress, folks. Making progress. Woohoo. All right. Right. Let's weave this in, and then we just got 2 rows left. And then I'm probably gonna jump off of live, just because I'm getting kind of hungry. I need to do some computer stuff. I'm gonna talk to my aunt on the phone. And just more craft fair stuff that is the boring part that isn't fun to watch me do on live. Watching me crochet on live is fun. Watching me stare at my computer screen and complain violates community standards, considering how much I yell at my computer, software and stuff. It's just not a good idea. My language when I'm mad at a computer can peel paint off of walls. Which is why I never have those live co-working sessions where I just sit and type. Messages been coming through? No. Okay. Just checking to make sure you guys weren't chatting and I couldn't see it, because sometimes the messages don't come through, but no, it's just been a quiet day. It's fine. Okay. Last round, guys. True test is if I have this pattern memorized. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No. Stop at 7. Chain 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 6, 7, 8. There we go. And then we finish it off. And then it's all done, and then I gotta go make dinner. And it's done. Ta-da! We made a mini stocking. So, alright, with this one, it's getting dark, it's getting late, I need to do stuff. So, thank you everybody that came to the live. I hope you enjoyed it. I had fun. We'll probably go live again some point during the week. And all that good stuff. But I'm going to have to say goodbye now because I need to go eat something. So, goodbye, thanks for coming, and I'll see y'all again next time we go live.